Hey everybody, and welcome back to another video. My name's Biff, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. So today I got my first inbox submission from one of you guys, and that's what this video is going to be about. If you guys like this video and think I can answer a question for you guys, give you advice, or just anything of the sort, please feel free to reach out to me on one of my socials. I'm having them all linked down below. And with all that being said, let's hop right into it. It reads, "Hey Biff, what all did you do for New Year's Eve? And also, did you make any New Year's resolutions?" So the first part, what did I do for New Year's Eve? And I was fortunate enough to see some buddies I haven't seen in a very long time. And we kind of just hung out, dude. It was real nice seeing them again. And then the second question, did I make any New Year's resolutions? I'm going to answer this at the end, but I do want to go off on a tangent a little bit. So I feel like New Year's resolutions are very weird because everybody seems to make one every year. And somehow we always end up in a worse position than what we were prior. So I think when it comes to New Year's resolutions, I think everybody has the right idea of wanting to improve, wanting self growth, just wanting to change for the better. But I think we're going about these the wrong way, and I feel like I can offer you guys a tip of advice to help you pursue your New Year's resolution if you do have one, and how I plan to go through mine. So, say your New Year's resolution is you want to quit smoking, or you want to quit drinking, or you want to get in the gym, you want to get more physically fit. And I think this is the problem when it comes to these. And for these habits that we have, we end up often quitting them like cold turkey and just trying to immediately get out of them. Say you wanted to quit soda and then the next day you just don't have any when you normally have two. Your body's going to withdraw from that. And with that, dude, that's a whole problem within itself. So when we quit something and we kind of just force it out of our lives, I think it's like nature's cause to create a vacuum in our lives. And more often than not, if we don't fill this vacuum that is created, and if we don't fill this vacuum that's been created, we often end up filling it with like something that's much worse than we originally quit. So for lack of better terms, it's really just remove the habit and then replace it with something of your choosing. And if we remove this habit from our life and we don't replace it, it's going to come back to bite us, probably worse than what it was before. So for example, say you go out and party every night. Say you go to the bar and you get pissed drunk every night. You are not able, and you're not going to be able to sustain a lifestyle of just quitting it cold turkey. You're not going to be able to, especially if those are the habits that you've fallen into. And it's something that you just naturally do nowadays. It's just what you do every weekend. You go out, you get pissed drunk, and that's just what you do. So I'd offer for this, say you do that every weekend. And to replace it, you do just get a gym membership or something of that sort. Something to improve yourself and to keep you occupied, to kind of distract you from it, but it has to be something that is worth filling that spot with. Something you enjoy, something that makes you happy, something that can occupy you. I feel like a lot of the time we don't distract ourselves enough. Say you quit drinking and you quit smoking, which are like the worst habits to have in life. Say you ended up quitting these and you end up sitting on the couch all day and you're fiending for your fix, and it's sooner or later, dude, you're gonna end up giving in if you don't keep yourself distracted. And alongside this, I can also say to have a support group around you. At least have a couple buddies, or at least tell somebody of what you're planning on doing, what you're trying to do, what you're trying to pursue. So that way they can hold you accountable, but also you're going to have to hold yourself accountable for making this change. So are you willing to sacrifice temporary fun versus this permanent fix that could change your life for the better? And I know it's a lot easier quitting than going through the struggle and, just falling back into your bad habits. It's a lot easier. So much easier. If I were to put this in metaphorical terms, the test is not you being able to quit. The test is you being able to have these setbacks and to get kicked down and to be able to pick yourself back up and continue this race and to continue this marathon of what you're doing. Are you going to be able to get knocked down and be able to hold yourself accountable enough to be able to get back up and tell yourself, no, that I don't need that. It does not help me in any way. Dude, even then, I feel like nowadays, I don't want to say everybody's quitters, right? But you don't start something and not finish it. You don't give up. Dude, nothing good comes out of quitting. Nothing good does. Because even after, dude, you're going to feel all the fucking self-loathe and you're going to feel terrible about yourself. And just be reminded that you're quitting. And then what? And then you replace it with more drinking and smoking and partying and distracting yourself from the fact that you fucked up about it. Yeah, it's not the right way to go about it. You have to have, I think everybody needs to like think about these when you're trying to achieve your New Year's resolution, what you're trying to change in your life. Even after the new year passed, because I'm recording this on the 10th, but say that the new year passed, and everybody says 2024, a new year, new me. 2024 is going to be so much better than 2023 just because it's a new year, it's a fresh start. This goes a lot deeper than just flipping the day over, flipping the calendar page, starting on a new day. You could be as bad as you are today than you were yesterday, right? You could be as unhappy as you were today as you were yesterday. You could be as unfit as you were today than you were yesterday. You could be as pissed drunk as you were today as you were yesterday. 2024 becoming a new year is not going to change anything for you. The only thing that's going to change you is a new you. You have to change yourself in order to be able to maintain these brand new habits that you're creating, these healthier habits, what you're improving in your life, what you're adding new. And I think the easiest way to kind of give you guys some advice on this is take it one day at a time. You can't think about it in the grand scheme of things like, oh, I want to quit smoking, but that seems so far out, dude. I have to go through 2 weeks of fucking hell in order to get to that finish line, and I don't want to sit through that. You know, I don't want to feel bad every single day to start thinking about it in the long run instead of just taking it one day at a time. We don't worry about tomorrow, we worry about today. You just take today, you take the blows that come along with today, and when tomorrow comes, we'll handle tomorrow. But you have to make it through today first. And I don't think New Year's resolutions can be completed just off of an idea. Or the fact that you're feeling bad about what you're doing. You know it's not healthy for you. And yet you continue to do it because it's a bad habit that you've created in your life. For whatever reason, however the hell it came into your life. You have to want to do it for you. You can't do it for anybody else. And until you want to do it enough for yourself, you want to change yourself enough, you are sick of being in the same place. You're sick of being stuck. You're sick of being unhappy. You're sick of being unfit, or you're smoking, you're drinking, whatever the hell you want to do. But you have to be sick of it enough, and you have to want to do it for yourself. You have to want to improve enough to be able to make this change in your life. And to go along with the one day thing I was talking about, the power of one more is so immense when you really start thinking about it. As these days start stacking, think of them like Tetris bricks, dude. They literally just start stacking, but you have to do it one day at a time. And the problem is, I feel like a lot of people give up, and it's because they're not seeing immediate results. They're not seeing immediate progress. Because I feel like as people, we just come naturally impatient. We want everything now. We want instant gratification, and then it's not going to happen. You guys need to accept the fact that there will be invisible progress. Say you're going to the gym, and you're hitting it every single day as hard as you can, and you're squeaking every set that you can out. You're following your meal plan, your meal prepping. You're doing everything correct. You're putting the right supplements in your body. And you don't see a smidge of change after 2 weeks of going, of busting your ass for 2 weeks. And to answer the question, my New Year's resolution is I'm finally pursuing my dream. I'm finally pursuing content. I made it to the point in my life where I'm finally financially stable enough and I'm mentally healthy enough to where I can invest in myself and I can do the things that need to be done, and I can put in these man hours that I'm now capable of doing. Now I can finally achieve my dream sooner or later. I gotta take it one day at a time, dude. One video at a time. Work on one video and then the next. I'm not worried about the grand scheme of things, how many subscribers I have, how many of you guys are watching. I know it'll pay off. And I know that I'm slowly getting viewers as I go. And that's how that works, dude. You just gotta chip away at this boulder. Because Rome wasn't built in a day. It really wasn't. But in order to succeed, you guys don't need a new calendar or a new year. This is not gonna be any better than it was in 2023. 2024 will be just as bad as 2023 if you don't change yourself. You need a new you. I really hope this gave you guys something to think about, or even some things to consider. But I'm going to leave you guys with some food for thought. But is anything in life worth achieving that's not in itself hard? Or I also want you to think about, why not me? Why am I not worthy of doing great things? Why am I not worthy of achieving my dream or finally knocking this bad habit that I have? Right? Everybody's created equal, and you have to want to do it for yourself. And I know that you can do it for yourself. But with all that said, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Please let me know down below if you took anything away from this video, or you have any New Year's resolutions yourself. All right, let me know. Dude, let's have a discussion. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, peace.